Cinematic music slowly rises as the screen fades in from black. Before any landscape appears, the narrator's voice begins, steady and inviting, with the warmth of a seasoned explorer sharing secrets from the edge of the world. Welcome to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secrets, the channel where curiosity becomes a compass and the wonders of Earth unfold before your eyes. Today, we journey to one of the most remote and mysterious places on the planet, a volcanic island lost in the vast Pacific Ocean, Easter Island, or Rapa Nui, a land where colossal stone giants stand silently across windswept fields, where volcanic craters cradle green lakes, and where ancient stories remain carved into the earth itself. The music shifts slightly as the drone shot begins. The Pacific Ocean spreads endlessly in all directions, a deep cobalt blue stretching toward the horizon. Waves roll in long, rhythmic lines, crashing against dark volcanic cliffs. As the drone glides forward, the island emerges, a rugged triangle of land rising from the sea. Its edges are jagged, sculpted by the relentless power of the waves. More than 3,500 kilometers away from mainland Chile, Easter Island is among the most isolated inhabited places on Earth, the narrator continues. Its solitude is breathtaking. But even more incredible are the towering stone figures, Moai, standing with their backs to the ocean, watching over the land as if frozen in eternal contemplation. The drone passes over sweeping plains of grass, dotted with volcanic rocks. Hills roll gently across the landscape, and in the distance, rows of Moai appear, massive silhouettes against the sky. There are over 900 Moai scattered across this island, the narrator says, voice deepening with awe. Some rise more than 10 meters tall. Some weigh over 80 tons. Their creation, transportation, and purpose are among archaeology's most enduring mysteries. The camera transitions to volcanic cliffs, revealing the enormous crater of Rapa Nui. The narrator continues, Easter Island itself was born from fire. Over 1 million years ago, 3 volcanoes, Rapa Nui, Terevaka, and Poike, erupted from the seafloor. Their molten lava cooled, merged, and gradually shaped the island we see today. The land beneath us carries the signature of these eruptions: black basalt, weathered cones, fractured lava fields, and crater lakes that formed as rainwater-filled ancient calderas. The shot swoops into the crater's interior, revealing green vegetation flourishing along its sheltered walls. Inside these natural amphitheaters, the winds soften and unique plants thrive, untouched by the outside world for centuries. The scene shifts to the quarry of Rapa Nui, where dozens of Moai lie half-carved in stone, their faces staring skyward. To understand the Moai, we must come here, the narrator says. Rapa Nui is the birthplace of almost every Moai on the island. Ancient Rapa Nui sculptors carved these giants directly from volcanic tuff, a compressed ash stone soft enough to shape yet strong enough to endure centuries. Using only stone tools made from harder basalt, they released each Moai from the mountain face with incredible precision. Close-up shots reveal fine chisel marks still visible after hundreds of years. Many people think these Moai are only heads, the narrator continues, but most of these statues actually have full bodies buried below the surface. Over centuries, rain, landslides, and natural erosion gradually swallowed their lower halves, leaving only their solemn faces visible. Excavations reveal elaborate carvings on their backs and torsos, patterns no one saw again until the statues were unearthed. An animated reconstruction begins as the narrator steps into the mystery that has fascinated researchers for decades. But perhaps the greatest question is, how were these colossal statues moved? Carved here in Rapa Nui, some were transported over 12 kilometers to ceremonial platforms called ahu. Without wheels, without large animals, without metal tools, how did a small island community move stones as heavy as a Boeing engine? The animation shows 3 hypotheses. One theory suggests the use of sledges and wooden logs, the narrator explains. But recent research proposes something far more extraordinary. The Moai may have been walked upright. With ropes tied to each side, teams of workers could rock the statue gently left and right, stepping it forward like a giant stone walker. This method was demonstrated successfully by archaeologists, and it resonates with local oral traditions. Stories that say the Moai walked across the island using mana, or spiritual energy. The drone transitions to modern-day shots, cracked stone surfaces, patches of moss, and scientists scanning statues with advanced equipment. Today, the Moai face a new challenge, the narrator says softly. Time. Wind carrying salt from the Pacific, rainwater seeping into microfractures, and the gradual erosion of volcanic rock. Scientists now use 3D mapping and mineral studies to predict how quickly the statues are weathering. The island community works with researchers from around the world to protect these cultural treasures for future generations. The camera then shifts into travel mode. Visitors explore the island on foot, the sky bright and clear. Traveling to Easter Island is an adventure unlike any other. The narrator continues with warm enthusiasm. Begin your journey at Rano Raraku, the quarry where unfinished Moai lie abandoned across the hillside. Some are fully carved, some still attached to the rock face, as if their creators left only moments ago. Footage shows visitors walking along Ahu Tongariki at sunrise, with 15 restored Moai standing tall against the glowing horizon. This is the most iconic sight on the island, the narrator says. 15 giants in perfect alignment, gazing inland as waves crash behind them. A trekking sequence begins, showing hikers ascending grassy slopes. For those who love exploration, climb Teravaka, the island's highest point. From its summit, the entire Pacific stretches endlessly in every direction. No cities, no distant lights, just ocean, sky, and silence. Shots of Orongo village appear, stone houses perched on the edge of a crater with deep blue ocean below. Visit Orongo, the ceremonial village where the Birdman competition once took place. The cliffs here are dramatic, the wind's fierce, but the view is unforgettable. Campfires glow as night falls. Stars fill the sky. Camping on Easter Island grants you a night sky, untouched by pollution, the narrator whispers. The Milky Way drapes itself across the heavens like a cosmic river. Morning arrives with scenes of local markets, dancers, and fishermen. Rapa Nui culture remains vibrant, the narrator says. Traditional dances tell ancestral stories. Woodcarvers shape intricate symbols from native Toromiro wood. The people are warm, proud, and eager to share their heritage. The camera lingers on plates of fresh seafood, tuna, octopus, ceviche, served with island spices. Taste the island's cuisine, the narrator adds. Especially Umu Rapa Nui, a feast cooked underground with heated volcanic stones. The flavor is smoky, earthy, unforgettable. Underwater scenes show coral, fish, and sea turtles gliding gracefully. Beneath the waves, marine life thrives in clear Pacific waters, the narrator says. Snorkeling here reveals a different world, colorful, gentle, and full of life. As the video approaches its end, the drone once again captures Ahu Tongariki at golden hour. The narrator's voice softens into its closing message. The Moai of Easter Island are more than ancient sculptures. They are monuments to human creativity, perseverance, and the deep bond between people and their land. Their mystery endures, their presence inspires, and their story reminds us how much of our world remains waiting to be explored. The channel logo appears. Thank you for joining this journey, the narrator concludes. If you enjoyed exploring the secrets of Easter Island, please like, share, and subscribe to Science Meets Adventure, exploring nature's secrets. Together, we'll continue uncovering the hidden wonders of our extraordinary planet.